Okay guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. We're excited to see you again this week. We've got a lot of good work to do. I just want to remind you teachers, I think that the best way to get the most out of our time together is to have the Choose Love journals ready. We're going to do an activity at the end of our lesson today where they're going to need their Choose Love journals. So make sure that we get those Choose Love journals out, have them ready to go for our activity at the end. I'm excited because we've got two returning students that are going to be working with you today. So I am going to let Gracie and Cam come out and start doing their work with you.
Hi guys, it's Gracie. I'm Cam. It's good to see you guys again. We hope you guys have been learning a lot over the past couple months with our curriculum. Today we are going to be working on lesson 3, making compassionate decisions. Let's begin by practicing the compassion breaths. So everybody please stand up and get in a space where you're comfortable. And we're really going to be focusing on relaxing our minds, our bodies, and our hearts. And so for our first breath, we're going to breathe in, 1, 2, 3, and really relax your mind, and breathe out. For our second breath, you're going to breathe in again, 1, 2, 3, and really relax your shoulders. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, and this time relax your arms. For the last breath, you're going to breathe in, 1, 2, 3, and this time relax your heart. So guys, how do you feel after making these compassionate breaths? I always know that I feel calm and relaxed. Now let's get ready to learn. We've been learning about 3 steps for showing compassion. We can use these steps to help us make good decisions. Let's review these steps together. First, ask yourself, how does the other person feel? Second, ask yourself, how would I feel if the same thing happened to me? Third, take a compassion breath, similar to the ones that we just practiced, and take compassionate action by doing something kind for someone else. And guys, we've been talking a lot about courage and forgiveness. And it takes courage and forgiveness to show compassion, especially when someone has done something unkind or is playing unfairly. It is not possible to make everybody feel happy all of the time. We have lots of big emotions, recognizing that they come and they go. Today, we want to focus on the strong emotions we have when somebody accidentally hurts our feelings and ways that we can solve those emotions. In order to solve these problems, we can use the CALM technique. So right now, teachers, if you could have your students get out their journals, and what we're going to do right now is we're going to get into partner groups and have your students open to a blank page in their journals so that they can work together to see what they remember about the CALM steps that we talked about. So go ahead and pause the video and for about 5 minutes, and then we'll get back into discussion. I hope you guys were able to work together to create a list of your CALM steps. The first step, C, decide to cooperate to solve the problem, similar to how you just worked together to create this list. The second step is A, ask questions. How might they feel in this situation, and how might I feel if I were in their spot? L, listen to each other and consider how you would feel if you were in their shoes. The last step, M, is make the decision about what to do next. How can you both take kind action? Well, Cam, one way that I take kind action is by practicing my I statements. How do I feel and what do I need? Remember that showing compassion benefits everybody. Students, go ahead and keep out your journals because next we are going to draw pictures of our favorite ways to show compassion. My favorite way to show compassion is by giving my sister a hug. Now take a moment to think about your favorite ways to show compassion. And what we're going to do next is we're going to draw pictures in our journals about those ways that we've thought of. For example, I might have drawn a picture of myself giving my sister a hug. So teachers, go ahead and pause the video. Now we are going to do something fun. Open up the next blank page in your journal and draw what your superhero strength would be if you were a compassion superhero. If I were a compassion superhero, my strength would be my super heart. My superhero is awesome because she practices compassion every day by giving her friends lots of hugs. Teachers, go ahead and pause the video here and have your students draw what their own superhero strength would be. We hope you guys had fun drawing what your superhero strengths would be. We're going to hang these up in the classroom to remind us that we're all compassion superheroes.
Thanks for learning with us today, guys, and we hope you keep practicing compassion and hope to see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys, that was a great lesson. I love seeing the two sisters kind of working together to take you through that lesson. So that was a lot of fun for me to watch. I hope you guys learned a little bit more about how to show compassion. One of the concepts that we learned today was called an I statement. And I really want to talk about how important I statements are, okay? When you're going through issues or problems or arguments with your friends, it's great for you to stand up for yourself. Be assertive for what you need. I feel this way when something happens, when they say something, or when a situation arises. Say, I feel upset when you say things like that. And then you say what you need. I need for you to stop saying things like that. I want you to stop saying things like that. I'd like for you to stop saying things like that. That's standing up for yourself in a respectful way. You're not yelling at the other person, you're staying calm, and you're talking about what you need. I feel, I need, and then try to make sure that the other person understands. That's just another tool that I want to give you guys to try to help you work through some of these problems that you're going to have. Big emotions are great. We're all going to have them. They're going to come and they're going to go. And we want to try to give you guys the skills to help navigate those situations. So, as always, if you want to comment below or ask us questions below, please leave a comment or a question. We'd be happy to respond to it. And as always, thank you for doing this work. Thank you for continuing to practice compassion. Keep practicing compassion. And thank you for choosing love.